Revenue and profit are down. Let's see what we got going on. Down here, we have a steel mill in North Fork. Washington continues to grow. Philly's continuing to grow. So what can we do? What big town excites me? I like Halifax, but there's a textile mill there and I can't use it. Come down south, anything I can use? No. 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 That's interesting. No. No. Well, I could use that. Ship it to Atlanta. Miami. Let's flip around. Let's see what we have. We can go to Columbia for passengers. Atlanta for passengers. I think the next obvious one's gonna be Norfolk, just because the size of it. I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. We're gonna grab all of this stuff now. They know why they cut us. That's okay. Revenue stagnated, profit stagnated. No, it's also stagnated. That's to be expected. Let's look to Richmond. Okay, there we go. It's not much, but it'll do. So, I still see a lot of... I feel like we could get some more food town to somewhere. I'd like to make a New York City connection from my northern connection. There's that other port we were talking about. We're gonna buy that too, just because we're supplying with so much food. I think we can actually make a third train doing that, especially with how much. Yep, totally. Boston's continuing to grow at a huge rate. So, build another one, purchase. We're gonna go 4. Not gonna worry about the milk, but we'll grab 4 food. Boston, we're gonna grab like that. Perfect. That'll help, that will help Bangor grow more too. Which is good. They're neutral. We have the funds to buy some more stocks. We're going to go ahead and do that. We got the stock prices low by cutting that dividend, which is good. We want it to be low until we hit closer to that majority. So that way, when it doubles, we don't worry about it putting us further out of reach. It's 12,000 there, it's 20,000 there, so that's still 32,000. This is still netting us a large amount of money, as well as that's 44,000. That's 36 there, and that's still 33 there, which is good. Let's see, Manhattan, I believe is that. Manhattan Island, Staten Island, whichever island that is still growing considerably. So. So we should have enough to run a New York to Boston. I think we do. Purchase that and delete. New York City to Boston. So let's go. That. Perfect. Perfect. We're gonna put that as an express train just because it is running through there. Yeah, that'll be perfect. Those hills there are gonna kill it though, so we might want to just drop that down to drop down a car to save us some weight to get down that. As Boston is still growing nicely. Cut our salary, so we need to buy some more. Just to be safe. So we're close to 500,000 shares. And the more shares we buy, the faster we'll be able to buy shares as well. So, the 448 wheeler, 40 mile an hour, 44, 42, 40, 37 versus that. Perfect. We are running a large amount of trains, and a lot of them are fairly old. So here soon we will be replacing a lot of them to cut down our operating costs. And since we do have the amount of money to be able to do that. Yep, and there's the breakdowns. So, let's start replacing some trains. It is a little bit more to run them, but they do have better acceleration. Seven is also on a breakdown as well. That must have just started. Basically anything that's about 10 years out we're gonna replace. Perfect. Labor strike is over, which is good. I think I'm gonna add those on there too. Just so that way, because I don't have any passenger service coming out of Bangor. I don't leave money on the table. Do we have a second bakery? Must have just popped up this year, but that's okay. We have the supply and the demand to accept that. That made 6,000 though, and that made 36,000. So, but I figure the more we pump into that, having a second port there will keep the demand higher than what it would, and having the second bakery does keep the demand for the grain higher as well. So let's check what we got here. Traction and fuel, we have train speed faster, overhead higher, engine maintenance cheaper, or train speed just 10% faster. I'm not too concerned about that, considering we have the traction better and the fuel cost cheaper. Well, then again. Yeah, it'll be easier just to do that. There we go. Now what we can also do, because it's March, or because we can, is buy back some of the stock to help us out here. So here's 8,000 shares, and 7,000 shares, and 7,000 shares. So it's going to raise how much shares are out there, but that's okay. It's $130 a share. We do not have much cash left. Nope, 145 a share. So what this is we're gonna come over to here. We can buy some of these anyways. So we're up to 47,000. So that's gonna double, put us over almost to 100,000. So if we go back to company screen, we can buy back some more because we have the cash too. And last one, 160,000. Nope, we can still buy those too. Perfect. We check this. We are almost to the 51% majority, which is good because that's about the triple in price. So let's let it play. Okay, so there's the split. They're pleased with us, as they should be. Net worth is up, but profits and down, such as down. That's because we artificially did that with the stock markets. We're gonna buy. While it's low, we are still very close to that majority here. So let's build up some more money here. They're pleased with us because their stock's worth more. Revenue's even, profits back up after that down year. We're still okay there, still okay there. New York City is still growing, Philadelphia is growing, Washington is a huge city now. New York City is still huge. So what we're gonna do is some of these older trains that are only running one apiece, we're gonna give them more cars. And then in the future, what we'll do is we'll just consolidate them down and run 6-car trains, but only run a few trains. So that way, it will be less clutter on the track. We'll be more hurt by a breakdown, but it'll help us maintain our higher speeds because they won't be waiting at the station. Okay, so we do have a breakdown. Again, here. I think that's the 7 that we never got to replace earlier because it broke down. That is correct. We're going to break down that one, or we're going to swap out that one real quick. So as soon as that one's back up, we're going to replace it. We're also going to replace this one, just because, see in the 4% grade, which is what's going on, that's 13.85 and 19.12.8. So we're going to purchase that. Should help that go a little bit faster.